Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving deep into what everyone's calling GPT-5. And let me tell you, this isn't just a small update. It's being framed as a massive leap in how we interact with AI. So let's get into what that actually looks like.
I want you to just picture this for a second. Imagine an AI that doesn't just get what you're typing, but can actually watch a live video, have a real back-and-forth conversation with you, and then turn around and build complex software, all based on that one interaction.
Well, that's pretty much exactly what this new release is promising. So today we're going to tear it down and look at the key features, from its brand new brain to its new senses, and what it all means for you.
Okay, first up, there's a huge change under the hood. It's not about you juggling a bunch of different tools anymore. Now it's one single, smart system that does all the heavy lifting for you.
So what this really means is that the old way, where you had to pick a specific model for a specific task, that's over. Now there's just one flagship model, and it automatically figures out what it needs to do in the background. It's all about making it simple and powerful at the same time.
And here's the magic behind it. It's a system called dynamic routing. Just think of it like a traffic cop inside the AI. You send a prompt, and it instantly analyzes it and asks, okay, does this need lightning speed or does it need deep, careful reasoning? And then, boom, it sends your request to the right internal brain to get the job done.
And that traffic cop has options. You've got the standard model, right, for the really heavy lifting and complex thinking. But for the quick and simple stuff, it can automatically switch down to a much more efficient mini or nano model. And that makes the whole system way faster and, you guessed it, cheaper to run.
But look, smarter thinking is just the beginning. Because this AI isn't just a text machine anymore. It's getting a whole new suite of human-like senses. And honestly, this is where things get really, really cool.
And with all these new skills comes a huge upgrade in trust. You know how AI has this problem of hallucinations? That's basically when it just makes stuff up. Well, this new model reportedly slashes those by up to 78%. That is a massive step towards getting answers you can actually rely on.
On top of that, its memory just got a supersized upgrade. The new context window is 256,000 tokens. Now, I know that's a huge number, but what does that actually mean for us?
It means you can literally drop an entire novel, or a massive scientific paper, or even a huge complicated coding project into the chat, and it can understand and analyze the whole thing in one go, without forgetting the beginning. The ability to hold that much in its head at once is an absolute game changer.
And all of this is part of its new multimodal power. It's not just about text. We're talking text, images, your voice, and even live video, all happening seamlessly right inside a single conversation. You don't have to switch between 5 different apps anymore.
And check out this example for live video. Imagine you're struggling to fix your bike. You just point your phone's camera at it, and the AI watches the live feed with you, giving you verbal, step-by-step instructions as you go. That's the level of interaction we are talking about now. It's wild.
So naturally, this kind of power is going to have some massive ripple effects for developers. The next batch of features seems to be aimed squarely at making this the ultimate sidekick for anyone who writes code.
OpenAI's Sam Altman kind of summed it up with this one perfect phrase: software on demand. It's this idea that you can just describe a program you want in plain English, and the AI can just build it for you.
And listen, this isn't just some far-off dream. During a live demo, this thing apparently spit out over 400 lines of complex code for a physics simulation. In 2 minutes. 2! The speed and accuracy there is just a mind-blowing leap forward for programmers.
But it's not all just about raw horsepower. The actual experience of using it is getting a major upgrade too, with features that are designed to make the AI feel less like a clunky tool and more like a partner that gets you.
For example, you can now give it different personalities. This is supposed to fix what some people call the yes man problem, where the AI is just a little too eager to agree with you. Now you can tell it, hey, be a cynic, or just give it to me straight like a robot. Plus, its memory is way better, so it'll actually remember what you're working on from one conversation to the next.
Now, the source material we're looking at also points out that the whole world around this is changing too. You have these platforms like chat LLM teams that are popping up. Think of them like a master control center. They don't just use GPT-5. They're smart enough to route your request to whatever the best model is for that specific job, whether it's from OpenAI or Anthropic or Google, and they pull in all the other tools you need, all in one spot. It just goes to show how competitive and connected this space is becoming.
Okay, let's get down to brass tacks. With all this incredible new power, there are obviously some pretty big questions about safety, who gets to use this stuff, and, of course, what's it going to cost?
Well, the official system card gives us a pretty balanced picture. On one hand, safety is way up. It's harder to jailbreak, those hallucinations are way down, and it's better at blocking dangerous requests. But on the other hand, it's still flagged as high risk for its knowledge in some really sensitive areas, and you can still trick it if you're clever. It's a powerful tool for sure, and those guardrails are still a work in progress.
And for developers, the new pricing really shows the strategy here. Look at how cheap the mini and nano versions are. The goal is clearly to make this powerful AI technology way more accessible for all kinds of apps and businesses, not just the ones with huge budgets.
You know, maybe this analogy from Sam Altman says it best. He said that using this new model and then going back to an old one, it's like switching from a beautiful Retina display back to an old low-res screen. You just can't unsee how much better it is. It's not just a list of specs. The whole experience is on another level.
So that's the tour. A unified, multimodal AI that's smarter, safer, and more personal. The question this all leaves us with is pretty profound. If this incredible new power is now the starting point, the new normal for everyone, what comes next? What are we all going to build with it?